puffy, and it's actually puffy because I cried. I don't know why I cried after probably about so many months. I very rarely cry. Usually I cry because to what do you say, to receive those deep emotions which I have for some situation, probably to some people. That's when I cry. So yesterday I told you that I've been working on this to connect with you at a deeper level, and I've been asking God to do something so that it works out between us. And so as I just looked through your photographs, and I could literally feel who you are, and that made me cry because I felt really close to you. And I liked it that I had those emotions. I liked that I didn't resist it, and I expressed it. But the only thing was that in the morning my eyes could be really in a messy state, and that was kind of bothering me at night. But it's okay, right? It's just okay. Okay, so that was it yesterday. You are a very, very good human being, a good person. I know that. I watch so many videos on you. Every day I get to watch some videos which says about all the people who see only the wrong things and things that didn't work out, or things that are, in everybody's life we have things that didn't work out for us for many reasons, and it could for an outsider it could seem like it was all wrong. We got it all messed up. But for me, it doesn't matter at all. Watching all those videos, it doesn't matter because I know who you are. I know it well. So it was a new experience for me yesterday night when I had asked God to work between us, and I didn't know that this is the way it's going to be. I had no idea. So it was a new experience and I liked it. So it'll take me a while to get over this, what I've got here. So that was how it is. That is how things are working between us, I would say. And I'm happy it's this way. Without emotions, you cannot connect with people. You have to have emotions. And for me, I've always had deep emotions. Honest and deep emotions. So wherever it is, whether you're hiring someone or whether it is between two people, your heart must be involved in that. Without heart, you can't. Even when dealing with people, it's important that you have your heart in it and then make your decisions with your head. But your heart has to be there. For me, I've always been a very oversensitive person, I would say. But then I gradually learn to be moderate, because it doesn't work out in today's world. It doesn't. And I've had many experiences which are not good because of that. And so I learned to just moderate it and have things in my control. That's it. And as I said, one of the blessings that I've had lately is to be able to ignore the things that are irrelevant, that doesn't matter. That's something I had to learn, and I'm glad I'm learning it still. Many times we invest and we waste our energy on things that is irrelevant, that doesn't matter, that's not required, that serves nothing to us. And a lot of our energy, time is spent on those things. So lately I've been practicing it. I've been trying to just let go the things that is irrelevant that happens in my surrounding, in my life, wherever it is, whether it is I read it through news or whether it is happening around me here. I'm just trying to ignore the things that is irrelevant, inappropriate and meaningless and worthless. There's so many things, and why would I just invest in that? Why would I waste my time and energy considering those things? So that is something I've been learning lately, so that kind of helps me a lot. So what happens is that when you are able to separate those things away from your life, you are able to focus on the things that actually matters, the things and the situations that actually need your energy or attention, I would say. Okay. So yesterday night was totally different from me. It's a new experience, and I would say I'm thankful that it was like that. I'm more connected to you, with you now than before. Just got up and finish out some of my tasks, and now I would just sit here and meditate. Talking about meditation, I would just sit here for a while and spend some time. I like being with nature. Just sit here, that's it, and meditate. So I told you yesterday also that I've got us in this meditation list. So what I usually do is I club this meditation and prayer, both of it goes together. That becomes easier for me. Usually I used to do twice a day, in the morning and evening, but now it's just in the morning. Night I'm not sparing much time to do it because this needs your complete focus. You can't be distracted when doing this. So because of that, I'm able to do just in the morning. And at that time, I just include everything that is bothering me or everything that I wish to change in my life. So obviously that includes us. And I like it. So yesterday I mentioned about that circuit that works between people. It actually works, it's working, and I love taking up these kind of challenges where you wish for something and then it actually happens. Like creating the realities. I like that. To see whether it actually works, if you are truly dedicated to that, devoted to that, and does it actually work, or is it fake, or how do you make things happen? I like all that. So for me, people who have a powerful spirit, you can make things happen. It's possible for you. You just have to put your mind in that, and obviously you have to be pure with your intentions and with what you are wishing for, and be consistent on that, and if you work on it, it actually happens. So for me, this is working. What I had asked for, it is working just that way, and it's like it's magic. I don't know, I never knew it's going to happen like this. So a train is passing by. Let's stop here and I'll just meditate. That's why I said I don't want to argue on that. Let me think on that. Oh, why did I start it? You never express your love. You never do. When you have feelings for someone, if you don't express it, it's kind of going to make you feel bad about it. It doesn't give you any advantage of loving someone and never expressing it. Honestly, I know what it is like. Sometimes we care about people. We want to make their life better. It has happened so many times with me. You genuinely care about some people, and if they are having a tough time, you would like to make it better for them in some way. I've had that feeling, you know. So the worst feeling is when you have genuine love and affection for someone but you can't express it. That's very difficult. You keep it to yourself. You have so much of love. That's the difficult thing to do, you know. People are, you can at least keep anger if you have, but then when you love someone and don't express it, that's going to hurt you so much, because you were just saying it, saving it there, and it's so difficult. I know what it is because I've gone through that sometimes, even to a stranger, probably not a stranger, but someone who you know at the surface level. You don't know them well, and you have some feelings for them, and you don't know how to connect with them, express it to them, and if you don't, it's a heavy feeling, I would say. It leaves you very, you kind of feel, you just want to break it and express it to them. That's it. Second thing is you want to make someone's life better. I've had that experience as well. You want to make it better for them, but you can't because for some reasons. And then I sit and evaluate, like, why is that person not cooperating with me? I'm trying to make things better for them, but they don't seem to contribute in that. They kind of stand against it. Oh, there's something called as mental preparedness, you know. You ask me, okay, then why did you begin this? Shouldn't have agreed to that to start with. You should have refused or something like that, probably. But then did we not talk about this at that time, and you kept asking me how much can you pay, and then we made a deal at a price which is not 20,000 for a card. It was not that. It was lesser than that, and now it has all changed. It's like I said, you 8,000, and now again you are asking for 9,000. So it's going to continue like that. What if you ask me again after I send you 9,000? You're going to ask me again for, it's like there's no amount for that fixed price. You are making it negotiable. So why can't you just go with 8,000 probably, or maybe I send you another 5,000? How about that? Something like that. I generally would like to close this and get over this, so that every time we try to talk to each other, you don't speak about this. Ask me about I hurt my toe. How many times I told you yesterday, and you never asked me. You are like, you have no idea how to express your love, at least not to me. If it was you, I would have asked you, right? I would have said, well, how is it, what's happening, and you never bothered to ask. You keep asking for mine. So right now I'm just sitting here in my balcony and enjoying the nature, which is a part of my routine. I enjoy it so much, sitting here and doing nothing for about half an hour. These days I sit here for half an hour. So what's happening? Yesterday I did not make a video at all. I can't believe it. Some days it's like that. And still I'm not able to cope with the pending videos. I'm supposed to be getting it closer, in the sense I should be able to have just a week's pending videos, which is not happening. So right now what am I doing? I'm sitting here preparing myself for meditation. I do the meditation, and happy weekend to you. Today's Saturday. It's Saturday. Yesterday I danced for 2.5 hours and I enjoyed it so much. I was not at all tired. None of my body parts were aching, but there was something which happened while I was dancing. I hit my toe finger on the other leg and it hurt so bad. that the nails just shook and it's come out of the root, so my toe was hurting the entire night. So for that I had some painkiller, and by morning now my toe has become like a rock. It's hard as a rock, and there is swelling and bleeding, and I'm just letting it like that. It will take a few days to heal, and meanwhile I may not be able to go on my daily walk, and that's what is bothering me. So right from morning I've been trying to do some physiotherapy on myself, in the sense to be able to walk properly without limping, so that I can go on a walk, my daily walk. But this definitely is going to take a few days for healing, I know, because I've hurt it so bad this time. There's a problem. I have to buy a shoe. Without shoe it's not going to work out. So these days, because it's right after that injury I had last October last year, which took for about 4 months to heal. So because of that I was not wearing a shoe when dancing. In fact, I don't have a shoe now. So even walking I'm not using a shoes, because when you wear shoe you tend to do things at a faster pace. Like your dance is going to be brisk and intense, you're walking as well. So because of that I've not bought a shoe. So God is just telling me that without you you can't dance. All these are going to happen. You stamp on your own feet with the other feet when you're doing some of the when you get excited and you dance, so I do need a shoe, so I'm thinking of that, buying a shoe. So that's it. What's your weekend plan? What have you planned? My usual plan is going out in the evening on a walk and blah blah blah, the normal things which I do. But then I don't know, because of this my toe, I'm not going to be able to do that for sure. Let's see how I'll tell you how better it gets by evening. If it hurts me, still it's hurting, but it's become numb and it's become so hard like a rock. So if it starts hurting, then I'm going to have another tablet which keeps you unaware of the pain for many hours. So that's the whole fun about it. That's what happened. I totally enjoyed, and I was surprised yesterday after dancing for 2.5 hours. I was surprised. I couldn't believe that there's no pain at all. There was absolutely no pain. I was not tired. It didn't feel like I danced so long, but then this happened. So when this happened, I was so down, in the sense I never expected it to hurt so bad. Sometimes, when you become very strong mentally, you're able to bear a lot of pain, and suddenly you go through something which gives you a lot of pain. It feels unbelievable. You can't believe that you are not able to cope with that pain. You don't have that strength to cope with that pain, because at those moments it teaches you that you are a human being, not a machine. You cannot take everything. You just cannot. So that actually was a surprise for me yesterday. I thought that I can bear with this, and I've taken so much pain in my life, so this is no big deal. I can. I kept telling myself, but after a while I knew I cannot. It's more than that. And so that's something, that's a learning which I got with this. Some of the pain, you will not be able to go through that. You might need some help. You might need some medicine probably. You are a human being, not a machine. You know what it is? You know very well what it is. It is our Indian Railways passing through this. It's pretty long. Yesterday night I was just listening to a train pass by while I was in bed, and it continued and continued. It's never ending, and I'm like, how come it's so long? It's not ending at all. How come? So take care, have a good weekend, do what makes you happy, the more of things that makes you happy. That's about life. Life is about having fun, being happy and doing such things. So like I have hurt my toe, so it's going to be a slow weekend for me. Nothing fast I can do, and I may not even be able to go out on my daily walk and things like that, but it's okay. You still have to go through all that. You have to dance, you have to enjoy, you have to do some activities that keeps your soul active, I would say, soul soothing and active activities which makes you feel better. It brings back life into you. I cannot tell you how much I love dancing. I just cannot tell you. Yesterday my dance was totally different. It was about expressions, and when you express the feelings which is conveyed by the song, sometimes it can be soothing. You try that. It's not just about dance, it's about expressions. If you go to Indian classical dance as well, I always observe the artists, if they are able to express the expressions have to be there on the face. It has to come from your heart. These expressions like sadness or whatever is the song conveying, you need to have those expressions on your face. So the dance which has more expressions are more able it's more connective. So those dance people, those artists who don't have expressions, it is just the dance, it neither feels good for the viewers nor for them. So anything where you express more, it's soothing, it's powerful. So you need to be able to express it. Okay, I'll continue with this later. Now I have to meditate, and that's it. Okay, take care, good weekend. I oiled my hair today. Can you see that? You didn't ask me about my toe finger. You didn't say that you just show it to me, or how much it has hurt you. Nothing. You don't. You're so it's lack of empathy when it comes to your expressions. You don't express anything. That's not good. You can't have a healthy relationship if you are like this, honestly. You need to be caring about the other person just as much as you expect them to care about you. You need to reciprocate, right? What is happening there? And something is there. Some function is there, probably. I hope you had a good day. I slept so well, though I slept just about 7 hours 10 minutes, but it was nice. And oh, sorry, I mean, there it is Saturday night, right? Here it is Sunday morning. So I have a lecture to give from morning, and I have not found the theme also. So I'm just thinking of what could be the theme. I just left it to God. I said God is going to give me a theme, because I can't put my brain into that and find a theme. So this last phase of my life, which is going to start from 50, for you it has already started, but I won't insist on you to believe that this is your last phase, but for me it is the last phase. After 50, I believe it's the final phase, and it continues till 90 plus, how much ever you live, that is. So for me, that phase is, it looks like the final phase of my life is going to be have it all, right? because I've lived most of my life suppressing who I am, unable to express myself, whether it is verbally or it is my needs and everything, because we live in a world where we have to compromise a lot on many areas of life. But I feel that it was going to be different, and I wouldn't have to suppress myself. I can just be who I am. That's going to be so amazing. I just want to live my life like that. I think there is no other blessing than to be living as who you are, totally and absolutely. Don't you think so? So you've been asking me what makes you happy, what makes you happy. It took some time for me, and it is still going to take some time for me to understand you, to know that it is you. It takes a while, but then I'm sure it's going to be a phase of my life where I can be just who I am. And what other blessing can you ask for? Because I've had enough of pretensions in my life, being who I am not, and in every area, That's something I'm waiting for. I'm not able to sit here properly. I don't know how to sit. This is a very narrow balcony, You can't stretch your leg. You cannot. It's kind of, you have to, what do you say, crush yourself to fit in here. You like when I tie my hair like this, right? You told me that. So I've tied it. I every day make a video when I tie my hair like that. I like it too. I think I look matured. So I'm not going to cut my hair. I think it's nice. This length is nice, right? Now I had trimmed my hair last month, last two weeks back, and it's going to grow in another 1 month. By Jan, I'm going to have the same length of hair. It's a beautiful Sunday. I love nature so much. I hope that you have enough space and enough of nature in your country, wherever you are living, because for me, I derive everything from nature. I've learned that lately, that everything that good that comes to me is from nature. So you need to have some time every day where you are able to spend time with nature. It's very, very important for me. It's just like how what nature does to us, Without nature, we can't breathe. And so the same thing happens to my life when I am with nature. All the negativity is dispersed. It's taken back by nature, and nature provides me with the positivity and everything that is needed. So I hope that there is enough nature at your place. To do here. There is so much to not just do, there's so much to explore here. I understand what you are trying to do by what about Earth? There's a train passing by. Let me pause. You can't keep looking at me, right? Or maybe I can just hold on, because there's 5 more bogies to go. Just 5 more. Okay, gone. So I was telling you that when there is so much to be explored in Earth right now, with the places, even the places that are in India, have not been there. So how can you ever think of going just like that, living from here? I know you're doing it for other people, to save humanity, to save the species, but for me, I can't think like that. I've always believed that, even when I talk about charity, I've always believed that first you need to live your life. That's important. When you have lived your life, then you can think about doing a lot for the society and passing on and all those things. When you have been starving, when you have been living with the limited resources. When you have not opened yourself, you have it in you, but you never opened up. So how can you think of doing it for others? I cannot. So first I need to live. I need to know what is life and start living. Then I would like to pass it on. That's how I believe. So for me, I think that there's so much in India, so much in the world. I've not been to any country. Yes, I've been to Gulf for some time, for close to 6 years, or 6 to 7 years probably. But even that was not life. That was a lot of sacrifices being there. And so I believe that there's so much I need to do in life and start living for a change, which I've never done. Right? So that's the reason I just tell. And without you, see, for me, there's one very important thing. If I want to perfection, as what God tells me, it's not about your looks. It's about your spirit. It's about how you feel being with each other, how well you contribute in each other's wellness. It's about so many other aspects. What you are talking about, your looks and stuff that is outwardly, is just temporary, right? So I know that all those facts, but it takes a while to accept it. That's it. So what I believe is that I forgot, what was I talking about? Let me think. I forgot. I'm sorry about yesterday. I slept so early, right? Actually, when I feel very sleepy, then I can't type. I don't know what happens. I can't think. My brain doesn't work, and then it's always better to sleep than to try and type anything to you. Okay? I have it. I'll show you which one. Okay. So that's it. Today is a Monday morning, and I was just sitting here and looking around. So this place, it's nice, but then this place has got some problems. Like early in the morning, during these times, many people come here to. I don't know. I don't like to mention it anymore. So they know that we all are living here. You can't do it here in the morning, because wherever there is railway track in India, they have this tendency to do all their morning stuff here. The thing is, from far you can't see the side where people are standing or in the balcony. They can't see that, but we can see them so clearly. It's a morning problem. I like this place because of the nature. I told you yesterday. Nature is. Yesterday, at night, I went to terrace and I walked there for a while, and then I walked also outside. Before dinner, there was some time, so at that time, and when I was walking there, I realized that what a mistake I was doing when I just use my mobile and play some music and then walk every day. That's not good. It's like you miss so much when you walk without your headphones, without listening to songs, and then when you walk with headphones, playing music, loud music. That's different thing. I like to someday go on a morning walk, probably, because I want to experience what it is like. I know what it is like before I walked so much. So I want to feel that. When you walk without headphones, what the experience is totally different, because you know your body so well. You know which part of your body is moving, how much your body is stretching, and obviously you also know what's in the surrounding, the nature, everything. I just love it so much. So that's about it. So you can see that today I've not tied my hair usual, because I got bored taking the same videos, showing you the same thing, sitting at the same place, the morning videos. Today I will go out in the evening, so I can share something else. some evening video I can share. Yesterday I didn't go anywhere. So yesterday you asked me about my daughter. Is she on social media? So I would like to tell you that someday when we are together, I'm going to tell you all my stories and what things were like, how life had shaped all those times, and what were my dreams, and how did it work out, and all that. I would love to share just everything with you, but then here I will not share it. And then I'm pretty sure that when I share all that, you would be surprised that how come we have so much in similar. So many things that has shaped in our life, it might seem similar. It's almost the same. And now that I'm close to 47, next week I will be 47. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Nothing has changed. I'm just the same person like I used to be in my 20s. A lot of me, but a lot I've learned and I've matured. That's a different thing. But then apart from that, a lot of me is just the same. So I don't feel like I've become 47, or I don't feel that way. Anyway, but every year you add 1 year, your age is adding up, so I'll be 47. Why is it taking so long? I don't understand. Is there anything I'm waiting for? Because I'm big-headed. You know what I need actually? I need some person who can work with me as an assistant, male or female, trustworthy, so that I can take them around wherever I go. I've got so many things to get done. So I need an assistant who can go with me to get all these things done, and keep changing it. That's what I told you. So I never showed or mentioned anything more about you, and I will not be doing that until we're just sure about it. Because it doesn't work out from one side. I don't know why it's taking so long. I have no idea at all. I'm not waiting for anything. I'm prepared for that. I have nothing more to think about. And there's nothing else I'm waiting for, or I'm not confused as well. How about you? Are you waiting for something else? Like this has to get done, then something else in your life, or there is somebody else, or you are confused between two people, so it takes a long time for you to pick one. Even if it's that is the case, I would totally understand you. But is that the case? Are you confused? Or is it like you need to settle down before? Or is it like you're sure that so and so is the person that you would like to spend your lifetime with? So you are confused. Why would you want more time? I have that question. Do you think I should cut my hair short? What do you think? Or keep it this way? You like it this way, or you like it that way? So as I told you, I want an assistant who can go around with me, do all my work, and I need someone to answer this question which I just asked you, so that I but then no, I can't, because I don't want to say somebody is mine when he is not mine. And then after a while again I would just change and say it didn't work out because he was not ready, because he was not sure, because he needed more time, blah blah blah, all that. So what do you think are the stages before we decide he or she is the person? What are the stages? What are the steps that we need to go through? Like in formal marriage, it's always meeting that person. You need to meet that person in face to face, because you should like him more than video and photograph probably. That's in normal cases. And then also, what do you think are the steps? I don't know, that way Indian culture is different from Western culture probably. And obviously, rather than talking about the culture, I would like to tell you what it is like for me. What is it like? So I believe that you should know each other very much before you get married. You should meet that person. It's important. Sit with him or her so that you know how your spirits connect. That's very important. Rather than talking to each other, being able to understand each other's silence and connect with each other's silence is very, very important. Because you didn't meet each other, you never tried to connect with each other. And basically my question is, why not? What is stopping you? Why are you not sure about it? Or are you not ready for it now? You need more time. Is there something else coming up? Probably. I wanted to ask you all these questions. So right now I will just go and have a bath and start the day. It's Monday. I get excited when it is Monday because it's so good when it is Monday. Okay? The legs are freezing here. So. Okay, I want the jacket when my body is feeling warm, but what about my leg? I want shorts when I sleep. I like wearing shorts. It's my favorite dress. And as a child, I wanted to wear shorts so badly. And in my family, in my house, they did not buy shorts for me. So whenever I see other people wearing, other girls especially, I just wanted to, oh my god, I want to have legs in shape so that I can wear these dresses. I like the body to be in perfect shape. I don't know why I'm so crazy about it. I think that God has created you in such a good shape. So if you can utilize your gym or your whatever way of exercise and get your body totally in shape, it will be so good. You can wear anything you like, isn't it? I love to shape my body. If you don't love your body, then do you think you're doing the right thing? You have to be in love with your body. It's important. God has given you the best body, the shape, the face, the features. Everything is so good. Then why you are not in love with your body? I don't know. So we have closed that, right? You made the mistake or I made the mistake? Who lost the money? Tell me. I lost it, right? So you had to compensate on that in the name of love and just have it added to that, okay? How much do you have to add? Just 3,000 bucks, right? And you're going to send me a photograph of yours with photograph of mine. That's a big deal for me. I'm not like what you're thinking I am actually. I'm a very, very nice person. Very, very nice person. You may not have seen such a woman so nice like me. I feel bad that I have to say that nobody else is saying that. But can't help. The truth is truth. I can't deny it. That's how it is. So the last thing that I like to do is to argue with you on this matter. And every time you come, you argue on this. Nothing else. You just talk about this. And every time I end up and you say that it's not working and something else is wrong and it just continues. That's how it has been. You cannot deny that it's been like that. I feel that I have this ability to separate things. That is a separate thing, and what I have, my feelings for you, is separate. So both of it, I don't club it together. Just like your emotional brain and your thinking brain as two things. You should try to keep them away and not mix them. When you're angry, when you're annoyed, you should know what you are saying and how you're saying. At least you should know that. So that's your ability to manage your emotional brain versus your thinking brain. Don't you think so? Thank you for that red night dress photograph which you shared today. That's really nice. Like the photo, the best one is with the flowers. Nothing compares to that one. So right now I'm going out. I have to do some alterations for my dress and for my pants and stuff. So that would be like my walking is done. You want to see what I want? Can't show you this camera. this mobile. Can you send me? And when I start getting my allowance, I'm going to buy a laptop and a new mobile probably, which has an excellent camera, so I can keep you pleased and happy by sending you videos. And and for everything else, we would just wait that we meet and this relationship gets better with time, and it becomes something meaningful more than this, more than virtual, right? So that's how it is. So that's how it is. I will go and I'll be back in 2 hours, close to 2 hours. It's a 45 minutes walk from here, and then coming back I get a bus. So that's how things are. Okay, I'm so sad that I had to argue all the way while it was your sleeping time. I don't know when you're sleeping, or I have no idea, or I don't know what you've done, but I strongly believe that you should sleep properly for 6.5 hours. It's a requirement. It's going to add up your life, and it's good for you basically. Okay, so that's one thing. And the last thing I like to do with you is to argue. I don't like arguing. Even in real life, if you're going to argue, then I'll just get up from there and go to another room. That's better than this. Good morning, good evening, in fact. Sorry, it's the first time we are taking, so I just said good morning, that's it. It's a pleasant Monday, and it's cloudy and not hot at all. So I've been busy doing one or the other thing from morning, so I couldn't make a video. So right now I'm going out, so I thought let me take a video. That's it. Okay, I'm just going out. I have some tasks there, some work to do, and that will be like my walking is also done with that, and so walking plus the work done. That's how it is. So once I put this in my ear, there's no talking. I cannot talk, you know that. And last 2 days I couldn't go out. I didn't walk because I have hurt my big toe while dancing. I stamped on my foot. Can you believe that? I just stamped and crushed my big toe, and I had some long nail also. So the nail just turned the other way, and it has come out of the root a little. So it's so painful, I can't tell you. This piercing the ear is much better than having your nail uproot. It's so painful, and it was really bad for 2 days. Now today it's much better. I won't say it's completely better, but it's still painful if you touch it. So I have to be careful while coming back in the bus today, because the bus, if it is crowded, people stamp on each other's foot by mistake. So I have to be careful. So right now I'm going, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't think I'll make a video now today. There's nothing more to talk about, and nobody told me anything about this color, cherry red. How does it suit, and how is it on my hair? So if you have any comments, do tell me, and do let me know how it looks. Okay, because it's almost time for me to color it again in the coming week. This week or next week, close to Christmas, I have to get it colored again. I'm trying to get a burgundy color, but if I don't get, then I'll have to go with this cherry red. That's it. Initially when you apply it, the first day it looks really awkward. It's too dark, but the next day, once you get your shampoo done, it just settles down and it looks much better. So I'm not sure. So what I was thinking, I'll get a burgundy and ask her to just apply in this part the burgundy, and everywhere else let it be this color. Maybe I can do that. What do you say? Now people are used to seeing my hair, they don't ask me anything. They're used to this color. In the beginning, the first time, everybody asked me whether you have applied some bindi or kumkum here. Probably it's so red, but now everybody have got used to this. It didn't take me even that much time to get used to this. It was just I applied it, and that evening I felt it is too much, but the next day it was just fine. I got used to this color. Okay, take care. Can you hear that? It's a very busy road. If I write to you by texting now, then I'm going to fall in a pit here. Or I'm going to be hit by something. So I will talk to you only at night. And we will not talk about money. We'll talk about something. Why don't you understand? And I don't know, I just don't like to argue with you. Yes, I told you I can't send you. I have no idea what's running in your head. Every time I keep sending and then you keep telling me there's something wrong with that. Every time you have done this. Already I've sent. And the problem is that again after that there'll be some fault, some mistake everywhere and you'll ask me again. I'm not into this. I've got enough on it. I got bored doing this. Can we have something else? Do something else instead. I told you cancel it. And don't send me the money. You're not doing that. So I don't know what to do about this. Okay? And now I can't talk or text because I'm walking in a very difficult road. I don't know how the roads are in India. So, okay.